want these to be long. I am literally sitting outside, got the YouTube up, tried to get the wisdom up, but it wasn't working. So let's go ahead and get started. Today is day 2. I'm going to give you your prompts. We're going to go ahead and get right on into it. So you have to make a choice. Um, and most of us know this, but it's going to be a little different. We've reached an ultimatum in the spiritual journey that we're in. And it is time to make a decision, a clear, concise decision. We've all ascended to a place where we are either his apostles or a master teacher. Um, you're one of the two. And he showed us that. Many of you who are online the other day, he showed us that we are either an apostle or a master teacher, and you need to decipher which one you are. Um, so now what we're going to do is you have two options this week. You need to take this week. Hello, everybody who's just now joining. You need to take this week to decide if you are going to be that, or if it's either all or nothing. You are going all in or not. That's where our brother Yeshua said, you can't have two masters. You've come to that place where it's either all or nothing. Let me know if you can hear me, because of course, as soon as I decide to come out here, the neighbor decides to cut their grass. Oh, of course. So if you can hear me, please just drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me clear as day. Again, I said we've reached an ultimatum in the spiritual realm, to the point where you've ascended to either an apostle or a master teacher. We can hear you. Okay, perfect. Hey, hey, hey. You have two options. It's either all or nothing now. You are either all in or you're not in, and it's fine. There is no right, wrong way. Okay, this is your specific choice. This is what our brother meant, Yeshua, when he said you cannot serve two masters. We are in the process of choosing God or man, and it's your choice. Okay, I know what I'm going to choose. What are you going to choose? The spiritual path, we are ready. It's ready for us. It's built. We've built it. We're aligned with it. We have everything, the abundance, the service, the perseverance, the readiness, and we are honoring the spiritual realm. When I asked you yesterday, if you didn't listen to yesterday's word, I'm uploading it today. It's in the process of being uploaded, day 1. I asked you, were you obedient these last 2 weeks? That was our master test. No, I've never been in a test like that. I've never ever got bombarded left, right, center, up, down with my emotions, with my feelings, with my hurt, with anger, with people around me. Everywhere I looked, and I knew something was different. I just didn't know what, but I knew something was different. Okay, so with all that being said, it's time to choose. So we're going to write today, because it also costs you something. What did it cost our brother? Look at his life. It's going to cost you misunderstanding. I told you that from before. It's going to cost you judgment. It's going to cost you to walk blindly. It's going to cost you to no longer have certainty, because we are only relying on our Father, which is in heaven. We're only relying on our spiritual angels. We're only relying on our gut compass that says go this way, and you will fall and you will get back up, because I've taught you many things to do. The familiarity of this world will no longer be ours. Every day will feel unfamiliar, because we've ascended into different realms, you guys. We are now going into different realms. We're not going to be, now you will see what it means to be in this world, but not of it. Okay? Or you can choose to stay right where you are. You can choose to be of this world. You can choose to have familiar traditional path. You can choose to turn back. I know for me, I've gone too far. I've done too much to go back now, and I'm pretty sure many of you are the same. Um, but my question to you today is what I want us to promptly write about. Do you have the mental and emotional spiritual clarity to seek to be able to follow your spiritual mission? Do you have the mental, emotional, and spiritual clarity, okay, to be able to follow your spiritual mission? That is what we're writing about today. Do I have the mental, emotional, spiritual clarity to be able to follow my spiritual mission on day 2? That is our writing prompt. Anybody have any questions? Now remember, what we're doing every day is we are writing. We are in the grass while we're writing. We are outside. You see, I'm outside. We are going to touch the tree and release all those who did it with me yesterday felt it. I didn't have to do anything. People felt it naturally because it's a natural process. When you ground, the earth steals and takes, when you give it permission, all the negative emotions in your body, all the toxins in your body, all the hurt in your body, in your joints, everything. Um, we're also going to say our ancient, I mean, I keep saying ancient. So, Lord, what do you want me to do with that? That's the second time I said that. We're also going to pray our Chariots of Fire angel card. Okay. That's what we're doing every day until July 7th. And then now you've got to choose. You have until July 7th to choose. To choose if you are going to walk wholeheartedly with God, walk in uncertainty, walk in unfamiliar passages and ways, or if you are going to throw in the towel and say, you know what, this is good enough for me. This is where I can go. I got a shock from opening my gate just now. There you go. And there goes the increase. There goes the increase. I shocked my daughter all week, and she's like, "Mommy, you keep shocking me." I'm like, "Are you sure it's you and not me? I mean, me and not you?" She goes, "No, you're shocking me." Okay. So yes, shocking is a good thing. That's an angel. It's usually Michael, Archangel Michael. In my instance, that started with me in 2015. Archangel Michael would come around, and every time he let me know he was around, I would get shocked. I would get shocked immediately. No carpet, no barefoot, not rubbing my feet on the ground, not creating the friction, just walking and I touch a door, and it happened to my daughter just this weekend. So that's a good thing. All right, you guys. Let's see if I can get some music on. I know, look, I'm outside, so yesterday was a little better. Yesterday we got the beauty of the music of the I mean no music, but we got the beauty of the animals, the insects, the birds, everything making a little chirping noise. Today, not so much, but it's okay. And I'm gonna put some mind healing music on the solfeggio frequency. Solfeggio, I think that's how you say it. You want to look it up, look into it. It's the 528 hertz instead of the hertz that we play, which is 432, which is chaotic, which is the music that's on the radio now. I don't know if we can hear it though because of the. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. So please excuse the noise. We're outside and we get what we get. All right, so we're gonna do this for about 5 to 7 minutes. Your prompts. Let me go ahead and set the timer. I can barely see my phone. All right, your prompt again today is a choice. Do I have the mental, emotional, spiritual clarity to be able to follow my spiritual mission? That's what we're writing on. Everybody have their assignment. Everybody have their writing prompts. Please repeat the prompt again. Do I have the mental, emotional, spiritual clarity to be able to follow my spiritual mission today? We've passed all tests. The last 2 weeks I told you we were on a spiritual timeout where we didn't really get a lot of words. We got to rest, but we had to fight. He told us what to do, that he got it, but he was also pulling back to test us to see what we would do. And many of us passed. A lot of us passed. But you still have a choice. God is a just God, and He loves us so much that He will never force you to be an apostle. He will never force you to be a master teacher. And I told you guys that when He told us we were apostles, I forgot what day that was. If anybody remembers, you can drop it in the chat. He it's different. It's not what the church has taught you. I can't go. I don't remember what I said because I quickly looked it up, but just remember, do your own research on what God says an apostle is to you. It has nothing to do with the church. I promise you it doesn't. It's totally different. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and start writing. Halfway done. Keep writing. Do you have the mental, spiritual capacity, basically, to fulfill your mission on this earth? You're deciding it. overheated. Interesting. Wasn't even in the sun. So time is up. Let me go ahead and turn the music down because there's way too much going on now. And my phone literally overheated, you guys. Crazy. We're done with the writing. Okay, there goes our time. Yep. But I can't. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you guys can still hear me on Clubhouse because it literally says temperature, phone needs to cool down before you can use it. That is how hot it's about to get, you guys, for what is happening for us this week. That is what God is about to do. That is confirmation, you guys, that it's time to choose. That is confirmation. It is so hot out here. Actually, it's more humid than hot, to be honest. Been out here all of 20 minutes and I am sweating like I don't know what. What is EC? What is that? I don't know if you meant to write something else. Um, so, yeah, we need to be mindful, okay, of our position. Be mindful. Let's see what this may mean. You know, I'm going to look everything up. Because it's an uncommon, that's what they said, it's relatively uncommon. So when it happens, it means something. Um, and I have spiritually, what does it mean? I'm going to just go with what my gut is telling me is that it is so hot right now that you literally have to be mindful and careful um, because now I'm disconnected. See, I'm disconnected from Clubhouse, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they can hear me. My alarm still went off. Executive assistant didn't respond. You're on mute on Clubhouse. No, my phone overheated on Clubhouse. To email to look date for training on entering the courts of heaven. Okay, yes, she got the email. She told me she got it. So you should be receiving a response. Yeah, my phone overheated and I don't have communication. See, he had to hop over here. So this week is so intense. That is a perfect confirmation, you guys. Real time confirmation. This is how I live. This is how I walk. My phone was sitting on my computer back and it overheated. And now the people from Clubhouse are hopping onto YouTube because they know that we're here, but it overheated. I can't communicate with them. I have no access to them. I can't even tell them that. Thank you very much. That is a spiritual sign. This week, it's about to get real hot. It's about to get super hot. That if you're not, thank you, in the proper position, if you don't take shelter, if you, this is right real time throne room word. I need y'all to take note. If you are not in the proper position, if you are not shaded, if you are not covered, you will lose connection. What did I just say that our prompt was? Do I have the mental, emotional, spiritual capacity to follow my mission? And it's your choice. But if you are not in the right position, you will lose access. You will lose entry point. You will lose the ability to communicate to the spiritual realm. If you understand what I'm saying, I need you to drop a purple heart in the chat. Oh, it's back. Let's see. And that was real quick. And I promise you, I think it's happened to me one other time. It definitely happened to my daughter. My husband's like, oh, just go put it in the refrigerator. Let's see if I can hop back on. Nope. No, I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. So I tried to get back on and I ended the room. Let me see if I can get in there real quick. Let me see. So you get it. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart. You get it. There's 4 of you in here. Yeah. We will lose. And look how quickly it came back on. Did it really overheat, you guys? How many of you have had your put a 1 in the chat if your phone has ever overheated? I need to know. I need to know if this is real. I'm still outside. I'm still outside, still sitting. Okay, if your phone has ever overheated, how long does it take to come back? And if you're still outside, does it cool down enough because it's hot? Let me know. I'm typing it in to see. I mean, it's hot. I don't think it's that hot though. Depends on how you cool it down. Okay. Could take a few minutes. Okay. Anybody else? How to cool an overheated phone gets hot enough to display a warning message. Here's what you need to do: turn the phone off, remove it from direct sunlight. The only thing I was able to do is remove it from direct sunlight, which I have my notebook over it. That is it. But it's still out here in the heat. So it was just so fast that it came back. So someone says hours. And that's what I thought. And it wasn't hot. Takes a while, at least 2 to 3 hours. That's what I thought. It took a while for my daughters. Um, so the fact that it overheated, but I'm putting literally my notebook over my phone and it comes back up, you guys. That was a sign. That was a synchronicity. That was a so our question was, do you have the mental, emotional, spiritual capacity to do your mission? All right. Someone said even 15, 20 minutes for hers. It didn't even take that long. It literally took maybe 5 minutes. So that was our prompt. Whatever you answered, God then allowed my phone to overheat to let us know what's going to happen. And it's not a scare tactic, it's just the real. That is the reality of where we are. He is letting us know that this week it's going to be that intense that you better stay connected. You better stay in sync because if not, you will absolutely lose access. You will absolutely, I'm in Nigeria. Okay. And you will absolutely lose the connection. It'll be severed. And it may take a while, hours. Some people said minutes. Some people said 2 to 3 hours. Some people said 20 minutes. Some people said 5 minutes. It, it's probably getting to get out of here. Fire because my computer is tripping because it is hot and I'm sitting in direct sunlight. The sun is literally beaming right on me. I don't know if I can kind of maybe get in the shade a little bit. Um, Maybe that'll help. So let's do our chariots of fire real quick. Get your cards. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't want to miss that. So I'll go ahead and put some music on. All right, go ahead and send out your chariots of fire. The air just own it. Oh. Y'all hear that, right? You guys hear that, right? This is the type of interference. This is the type of intensity. It's only Monday. Get ready. Make sure your angels. As that happened, I sent my angels to tomorrow. I hadn't done that this whole time. That was the first time I've done that. I sent right when that started to happen in my mind. I said, you know what? I'm gonna send the chariot of fires to tomorrow to prepare for God's will. So if anybody wants to take that, that's when the music started doing some kind of crazy thing. I see my screen is flinching in and out. I'm no longer directly in the sun. When my phone dropped, it cracked. Yeah, there's a lot going on, you guys. So let's just be mindful. Let's stay in position. Don't move. Whatever you decided just now, it did some stuff in the realm of the spirit. Okay? So, all right, you guys, what I'm able to do is all of my negative emotions, all of the toxicity in my body, and I release it to you. I ground myself and I allow the Holy Spirit to draw out all toxins out of my body. That's it. And then make sure you are hydrated this week. Super, super, super important. All right. All right, you guys, let me go ahead and get up out of here because anybody have anything real quick? I'm sure you guys are experiencing the same thing I am or will. Let me see. No chats, no questions. All right. We'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll see what we can do. Maybe do it a little different. Or we'll just have to press through. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. This live in this room is closing in 3, 2, and 1.